around your house. Now, if you're missing one or two of these things, don't worry about it. You can still do it with the other things that you do have. So we've already gathered our materials. What you'll need for this experiment are a glass container. It needs to be kind of tall to be able to see the results of the experiment. You'll need some rubbing alcohol, some vegetable oil, some water, some dish soap. We're using Blue Dawn just because it's a fun color. Some corn syrup, honey, and if you have it, some food coloring. The food coloring will just make it a little bit more interesting. To prepare before, we have actually taken our corn syrup and we have added green food coloring to it, and the alcohol we have added red food coloring. It's going to be fun to tell the difference in the things once we start putting them in the container, and water and alcohol kind of look the same, and the vegetable oil and the corn syrup kind of look the same too, so we wanted to be able to tell them apart. So we're going to take our glass container, I'm going to put it right here in the middle, and I'm going to kind of move this stuff over a little bit so that you can see what's happening as it happens. And I'm going to let the girls pour some things, and I'm going to pour some things, and give you some instructions as we go. Now you can do it in this order if you'd like. This is the order of the layering. This is called a density experiment. I'm going to ask you some questions about density after the experiment is over, some things for you to research and find out on your own, and then we'll talk about it a little more on Friday. So we are going to take the honey first. Now when you pour the honey in, I'm going to go ahead and do this instead of you guys, because I'm going to show everybody at home that when you pour it in, you really want to try to keep from touching the sides of your container with it. And pour in just enough. Sometimes bigger containers you need to pour more, but you don't want too much that you won't be able to add the other stuff, because we're going to be adding all of this stuff to our container. So you can see that our honey is in there now. And now we're going to take our corn syrup. Remember, we did color it green, and try not to touch the edges with that either. So I put it in a measuring cup so it would be easy to pour. I'm going to try to pour it right in the middle. And you can see that they didn't mix, did they?
No, but they did make it.
Maybe get your color. So it's starting to make layers, isn't it? The next one, it's okay, we can clean that, is the dish soap. If you have Blue Dawn, you can use that. And once again, I'm going to try to put it right in the middle. If you don't, it's okay. It will separate back out. That's part of the fun of this.
That is so cool.
It is cool, isn't it? You can see that it's starting to make some layers. I'm going to let Ellie pour in the next layer. This is the water. Smell that dish soap. That's enough, that's it. Pour it in the water, and you can actually see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, you might can zoom in, but you can see that when she did that, she poured it a little forcefully, and it kind of mixed together, but it's still starting to separate back out, isn't it?
So you can mix this and then it will separate
It will
back out.
separate.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder why it does that.
It's gonna be sticky.
That's something to think about, isn't it? All right, this is the, let's do the vegetable oil first. Here's the vegetable oil.
Oh, it looks kind of
See what
yellowy.
that's doing? Do you guys see that?
It looks kind of yellowy. Oh,
And then, Blakely, I'm going to let you do this one. This is the alcohol. Remember, we did put some food coloring.
all of it.
You can see that it kind of mixed up, didn't it?
Yes.
But look what it's doing. Grab the camera so I can get a close-up shot of what it's doing.
He's making pepper. A little. It's making pepper. It's mixing and making pepper and fizzing.
Those different layers. Now, let's think about that. Why do you think, boys and girls at home, why do you think that it's making those different layers?
This is cool to look at.
If you mixed that up, so if you put it in a container that had a lid, maybe a jar
And then you just
or a
mixed it
bottle, and you mixed it up, do you think that it's gonna stay mixed up?
No. No.
You don't?
Yes, yes.
I
think it's gonna stay layered.
That would be a fun thing to try, wouldn't it?
Yes,
See
now let's mix
if you mix it up, if it'll stay layered, or maybe it will separate back out. A little bit later, you might want to try some other things. Maybe we could try to put some objects in there.
Checks.
Some small things like a raisin
Ew.
or a paper clip
Okay, I'll put it like
or other small things. Not right now, but maybe the boys and girls at home could do that and see what happens. So boys and girls at home, this is where I want your participation. I want you guys to tell me why you think that these things are separated like this. Why did they do that? I also want you to think about why the objects that you put in there may or may not go to different places. Why is that happening? And then I want you to comment below, and on Friday we'll come back and we will talk about why this happens. All right, you guys want to say goodbye?
bye. We hope we see you soon.
Yes, we do.